Alright, let's go. It's been a while. Well, I say a while, it's been, well, like a week. I'm dangerously close to finishing this, so I thought I would come on tonight and do some transitions and animations. So I'm going to fire a local build. I've been doing some styling and stuff off stream, just because it's not, there's lots of like tinkering and it's not that enjoyable to watch. But this is kind of where I'm at the moment. Not entirely sure why that started in light mode, so I think I might need to look into that. That could be a good first protocol. Theme is light. I'm just going to delete that. And let's go back to that again. Now I have dark preferences set, so if this doesn't start in dark mode, then... Oh, it did. Yeah, maybe I was just testing and I had it on light mode. This should default to the user system preferences, so that's added in. We've got our pages set up, we have a terrible theme toggle, maybe we'll do a bit of work on that today. I kind of like the idea of it like rising, but I mean, that looks shit just now. Maybe we can make something work. I have a short and long section on the about. I have my CV pretty much where I want it. Also need to add some download functionality for the CV. I'm waiting until I've got my print styles perfected, so I might tweak that as well tonight if I get some time. Undecided if I want to have 2 paragraphs of copy per role rather than 1. Don't know. I seem to change on that on a day-by-day basis. Blog stuff's pretty much done. I've not really added anything to this anytime soon. I changed the button here. RSS is generally orange, but orange background and white copy looks terrible, and equally orange background with black copy looks terrible. And it's difficult to get that accessible and looking good, so I turned it blue. The filters still need a bit of work. This is working and there's some sort of hover state, but I don't really like it, in all honesty. It's too difficult to see what's actually selected here. If you strain, you can see that React is the selected tag here, and we have the visual confirmation here, but yeah, not a fan. I can maybe look into that as well. So, learning is YouTube stuff. This is coming together quite nicely as well. Still don't have my liked videos at the bottom. I've still not worked out how to do that. But one thing that I'm going to start with here is on this page you can see the live stream starts. Now if I start this in desktop, the stream autoplays, which is quite nice because it's muted anyway, right? So I'm not going to bother anyone with it being there, and there's no crazy motion, there's no strobe lighting or anything like that, right? It's just a looping GIF generally for 2-3 minutes at the start of the stream. If you were on the page for 5-10 minutes, you would start to see the actual stream. But the fact that it's muted and stuff, it's fluff. The problem is if I go mobile. Time to go mobile. This won't happen here because we're not on mobile. But this shows, let me see if I can actually put it on webcam. Let's see. Yeah, this shows like, ooh, is that gonna come into focus? Maybe if I bring my finger up. Yeah, see how the like play button? It just looks a bit shit. So I am going to, the plan is to layer a GIF on top of this. And if the user clicks on the GIF, remove it, we'll treat it as a poster. We'll remove it and start playing the video. Or, better yet, we'll start playing the video, and then once we know it's playing, then we'll... dog scratchings again. Once we know it's playing, then we'll drop the poster. So let's do that first, because it's been annoying me every time I look at it. For some reason, Wavelength keeps turning all my audio effects off as well. So hopefully I sound a bit better. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is add the GIF that I made earlier. So I'm going to go to Public Images and reveal them in the File Explorer. Because it's in Ubuntu, it just makes it easier to get here. Where is it? Now, I tried a compressed one and it looked awful. So I'm going to try the uncompressed. Oh, you can't see this. Stupid. It's 2 megabytes though, so I'm curious to see if this is worth it. 2 megabytes isn't terrible. So I'm going to copy that. Then let's put that in here. This poster. So we should now have this annoying thing that we'll just get rid of, and we have a poster.gif, right? And all it is a 1 second loop. It's kind of annoying that you get this amber flash on the side, but I can't be arsed. For how little people will see it, is not that big a deal. So at least we have the GIF here, right? So first things first, we are going to, you can see my stream's kicked off now. So we're going to try and cover that with this. So open up the learning page. We're going to import it as well. So where do we import the banner? Right. Get a banner, and then got the poster, and this is a GIF. Here's our latest video, and here's the YouTube player, right? So we have a 16:9 aspect ratio here, and I am going to styled image here. I'm going to call this a styled poster. Source for this poster will be my poster. The sizes will always be 100 viewport width because I want it full width. I'm going to have it fill, and the alt is going to just be empty for now. I'll add in alt text after. Here, I'm just going to grab this. It's going to be a styled poster, and this is going to be a Next.js image. And we want this image to be, is it absolutely positioned by default? Yeah, because we've set it to fill, so it is. So I'm actually just going to remove all of this just there. Maybe I don't actually need these properties, but we'll keep this for just now. So we have a style poster, source of poster, and now you can see it's just sitting over the top of this. So then if I comment this out, you can see that's what people see when they access it on mobile. Like, this is huge, the play button's too chunky, and it just looks messy. One is this. And I want to add an on click to this. What I technically want here is I want this to be a button. Defined. Now have a button. So we inspect this. So this is actually just an image, right? We've not done anything special to this, and I'm going to call this styled post. Because I'm going to need to apply more properties to this than I am to the image itself. This will be a button, buttob, and I'm going to make the width 100%, the height 100%. Could make it absolutely positioned, but we'll see how we go in here. Here we go. It's filling up the available space here. And then we're going to add an on click here. So the first thing we're going to do is do on click handle poster. To add that. Do that in here. Just wrap that in a callback for performance. I should really get some snippets. I'm just so used to typing it out manually now. Here we're going to need some sort of ref. What YouTube thing am I using here? Yeah, it's YouTube. Let's see what we have here. Video ID. So on ready, we have the event. Can I store that? Player state contains a value that are used by the YouTube iframe API. State change. Error. Player get iframe returns the DOM node for the embedded iframe. Okay. Parameters. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to do that with this component. What's it saying? I need some way of telling this to play. I can get it to work. I can build the YouTube object myself. Just now, I'm going to try and do it through this. It's going to let me attach a ref. Looks like it does actually. Okay, so let's see if this works. Just set it to null by default. Mutable object any. Cool. I'm just gonna hide this. And then let's bring this back up, and then we should see this. And this latest video title, I'm gonna quickly repurpose into a button. This is now a button. Doesn't do anything. And we'll do an on click. The on click will be handle poster click. So we're just going to test the poster functionality without actually having the poster here. So let's see if YouTube ref.current console. Nice. So we've got access to the YouTube player here, which means I want to call play on it. Update video. We have on play. I'm gonna see if this works. Let's just do YouTube ref.play. Oh, current. Current. Dash. Okay, so loading a video player, playback settings and controls, player.play video. Access and control the player in a way similar. The component will pass an event object as the sole argument to these event handler props. I wonder if I can store the target in the ref. So instead of I'm not sure if this is the best way of doing this, but I might as well try it. So Here we have this. I'm going to take the ref off for a second. And I'm going to say, is it on ready? Is that what they want? On ready. So let's just check that an event comes off of this. I think I actually said that it doesn't. Log. See if anything comes out of this. Refresh the page. There's something there. We have the target there. And here I have access to play video. So what if I press the button or on ref, handle, let's create a new function. Sorry, talking to myself. So let's handle player ready. This function is going to take an event. I'm going to say YouTube ref.current equals event.target. I'm going to bind this node to this ref in doing that. Now I should have it here. And this should maybe now work actually. Let's see. That's fine, that's just my ad blocker. The event's there. The only thing I've not done is actually bind this. So on ready, instead of this, we're going to do handle player ready. Now, if I click this, the video starts. Good times. And that's fine. It's just nonsense. Right, now I'm going to put my poster in and take the button off of my title. And now if I refresh the page, now it's a poster with a looping GIF, even on mobile. And then if I click it, the video starts playing, but that is obviously still there. So the last thing I need to do is remove the poster. I actually quite like this approach because it means this will only bind a target. Sorry, this will bind a target, but this will only remove the poster if something is bound to this ref. So that's pretty good. It means it won't remove and then there's nothing behind it. How am I going to remove the poster? Do it with state. I'm just trying to think if there's an easier way. It's fine. Let's do a bit of state. Const. Poster visible. Oh, actually, I could. Go back to the player. So I've got an on ready. I could do an on play. The handle player play. Terrible function in. So whenever it plays, I'm going to create a ref here. Oh, am I just massively over complicating this? Doing it this way guarantees that the poster will be removed once the video actually starts playing. Doing it with state means I could set a custom timeout. Now I'm going to do on play. So whenever the video plays, I'm going to say if the poster ref current exists, what would be the vanilla JavaScript way of doing this? One thing that's gonna what's the ref current set attribute hidden true. See if that works. Okay, so the poster ref is an HTML. This is a button element, so we know that'll be there. We know this will be a mouse event, an HTML button element. This will now be typed. I think it's because I didn't designate it as define it as a string. So let's click it now. Did that not work? Set attribute data random potato, and let's do a console log. Just make sure this is firing. Refresh. So it fires. Oh, I guarantee I did not add the ref onto the poster. Yep. Classic. Oh wait, that might... So it is playing. Just errors temporarily. It's firing, and it's applied that data random potato. So then why hasn't it? Actually, does that even work? Can you apply hidden onto a button? Nope. Okay. God, how do you do this in vanilla JavaScript? Let's ask ChatGPT. What? Actually, what was the best way to remove the node? Might as well take it away. Because it can't come back. Like once it's unpaused, I don't want... There's no controls that have been disabled, so there's no way to pause it and bring the poster back. Style.display. Ah, nice, you can actually add individual attributes. Let's say style display. What's that? So that'll... Need to get the parent. Ugh. Don't think I have any access to the parent without creating like another. Nah. Display none should be fine. So now go back. It's funny how you can do all those complex things and then can't remember how to add a style. No, that should be the actual stream starting. Let's just see how that looks again. Let's take this off. No. Let's come down here. Just sitting on a loop. And then I click, and it starts the video. It's actually pretty seamless. Quite like that. Hopefully it looks like that on mobile. Right, so we can ditch the logs. And we can actually remove these if statements and just use null check. I'm not actually sure what that will send. Yeah, I don't know how to type that actually. Left hand side may not have an optional. Should be fine. It'll always exist. Because the first render will need to have happened before someone presses it. So, should be fine. Oh no, indeed. Okay. One thing I'm going to need to do before I commit this is look at it. It's the same thing will happen here, right? This poster is going to be here for all of them, and I don't want that. Curious if on iPad, yeah, it does the same thing on iPad. So I think I'll just do that, and then let's add a breakpoint here and say at breakpoint 3, display none. Then when we come out of here, if we refresh the page, then it should auto start. Good times. All right. Post there to YouTube video. Well, solid start. It's always nice when something works. Next. Now, one thing I'm terrible at is animations. So I'm going to actually ask ChatGPT for some help. I'm going to ask what the recommended transition time is for a button on hover. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to start with the recommended, and then we'll work up to it. So we have this base button here, and I want to. God, it's been so long since I've done this. I want to transition. All is cheating, but we'll do it all for now. 100. Which transition? Hopefully you can pull the context from the previous question.
Play this record as frequently as possible.
Easy it is. I'm actually just going to add this on. Always just multiply it by 10, and then I can actually see the interaction working. See how that's not working. So. I need to say 1000 seconds. Ah, there we go. Right, and we don't want that. We want 100 milliseconds. Very snappy. Okay. I want to transition the background color. I think it's just background here, right? Why have I lost my border on this? Ah, there we go. I think I need to do, so I want multiple properties here, right? So I think I need to do this. Because as well as this, I also want the box shadow. Yeah. These are links. So there's no animation. Let's actually zoom that out. No animation. Slight animation. I think that's just enough. I really don't want to spend too much time on animations because I end up spending weeks on it. So I'm going to grab this. I'm also going to apply this to links. Traditional links don't really require this. So we have the styled link with a variant. This is more for color decoration. I have a styled icon link here, and I'll add this. I'm changing the background color here and the box shadow. Just check that it's working. It is not. I like it. All right. Just enough to give it some life. Apply it to the button here as well. That. Right, nice, so we've got a bit of life on that. And I'm going to do the same thing on this button. Let's do the same thing. Just make sure this is working. There's nothing there, so I'm going to take that as a good sign. This could probably be a token. This is going to be pretty popular, but I mean, we can always come back to it, right? for the link itself to transition, let's ask actually, what is the recommended transition for? So we want to change the color. Looks like we want to do 75 milliseconds. And ease out as well. So we don't have box shadow, we only really have color here. So we'll just do that. It's just a little bit gentler. Gentler? More gentle. Yeah, we'll do the cards next. But yeah, that's nice. Pretty happy with that. $200. Okay. Let's go to our card. And is it the outer? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're just going to add it here. Ease out as well. Nice. Nice and ease outy. 200 milliseconds. Ease out. And this has box shadow as well, so let's do the same thing here. Should style our cards as well. Actually, it doesn't feel like it's applied. So. Nope. My background color doesn't work, but background seems to. Yeah, there we go. Background's working. So. Just gives it a little feel. Oh yes. And so we've got links, we've got cards. This is playing. We don't really need anything here. Icon buttons have one. Although this is a link, I still want to style it like a button. Let's look at the blog page. We have these. I'm actually going to treat these as cards, because they kind of are, right? Where would they be? Tags, I think. Tag toggle item. Border color is set by Notion. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so here, let's add. We actually want to change the border color here. I'm just going to make this seconds as well. And we have some box shadow, so we'll add that to these as well. Ooh. I just make it border, similar to the background. No. Should be able to. So it goes from transparent. Just before I lose my mind. Yeah, it's okay. Is it because it can? Can it transition from transparent? Yeah, it must be able to because the icon button does it. So. Why? That don't work. Where's a purple one? I have a tomato one. I think that's tomato. Let's see. Oh, maybe I need to. Oh, I'm also not on like. There we go. Right. Now let's set it to all to begin with. Let's set it all to 2 seconds. Just show me something. Something's funny. I am an idiot. I'm still styling the card. This background 200 milliseconds. There we go. Oops. Tags. I couldn't get this to work, but I'm just gonna do background blue. So it hovers. You see background blue. I'm just going to make this all. If this doesn't work, I've got no fucking idea. Okay, so that is transitioning. So if that's on 3 seconds. Border color transparent, and then we're adding it in here. You gave up. Good. I'm an idiot. To transition city here, because the border color isn't actually changing. Drop the opacity here because I don't like it. Nice. Okay, that's a bit more vibrant. And let's get rid of this. Do the same thing here with the hover. Let's look at the card, and on hover, filter as well. That all animates at the same time. Nice, glad I caught that. So we've got a dark theme, light theme. I'm going to go back to the tags. Such a meal out of this, but we'll get there. To import these quickly. Just going to see how this looks with the card actually, because I'm going to just say in general. It's 2, hover on 3, 4 active. So I'm going to say normal. It's 2. Just gives them a little bit of background. Let's do an active. Box shadow as well. Can't remember what's the general box shadow. Hover shadow 5, 4. problem I had was I didn't really have an active state. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to do an active variant. If it's active, I'm going to say opacity 1. Otherwise, so these should all show as opacity 1 because nothing's been changed here. I'm going to go to the writing index page, find the tags, tag toggle here. Toggle, get tags coming in here. Pass it to that. I pass type of multiple tags and then the value. Value is what I want here. Tags. Guessing that's going in here. I'm gonna have to pass this through because I've deconstructed it. The tag toggle item, I'm going to say active is false. There we go. Nice. Just waiting on those styles updating. They're all off by default. So let's go back to the default state. I actually want them to be active by default. Let's go to the tags. Tag toggle item active if close that. Nice. So if there are no query tags, right? So if value dot length is false, value includes type.name. They should all be active by default, and then if I hover over them, I get a nice little effect. If I choose React, this should stay at 1, and then these fade. Yeah, it's nice. The only thing I need to change there is obviously it's 200 milliseconds. So do background. So do shadow. Now active it is active, true. If it is not active, can I add overstay here as a midway? So I could say opacity is 0.75. Yeah, there we go. It's not perfect, but yeah, I like it. I like it. I like that it's all enabled by default as well. It's easier to see. Okay, cool. This button has animation. This card has animation. I actually just want that to switch automatically. I think we're done here. Can't imagine there's too much on here. These buttons are fine. These links all have it. Yep, all good here. A button. I actually don't think that has it. These are toggles. Yeah, I don't think this has it. So just grab this. Tag toggle root. I think it's this page toggle. So I'm pretty sure it's only the color we want here. So we can get rid of the rest. And we're also messing with the opacity. Actually, we don't change it, do we? Yeah. I believe for the links it was 100 milliseconds, 75. So just do the same. It's a weird. I actually only want that on the way in. Stay on. To do transition opacity 0. Still an ever so slight flick there. I think that's okay for just now. Accordion. This I'm gonna commit these. Add these transitions. Okay. Let's do more complicated ones. So now let's get the iPhone out. For this, I want this to slide in rather than snap. So, to our navigation. There's our navigation mobile. Which I believe is this dialogue content. Can I? I'm just going to wing this, right? I'm going to say left. And do this. Can I do right? Is that what I'm trying to do? And then let's do transition. It's going to be right 3 seconds. He's out. And then let's remove that for just now. And how does this signify that it's open? Data state open. So we'll do an and. Data state is open. 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 Tired. Change. Actually, do I even need that? I think I can just do that. So we know that's working. 80. Yeah, that's what's annoying. Left 0. Controlling that with state. Self-contained state, yeah, because it was closed by default. This will be documented. They're doing it through keyframes. Yeah, let's do a keyframe animation. Dialog show. I'm just going to do left 100 here because I just want to see it move first. Is that a drawer? Drawer comes from bottom to top. For a sliding drawer. Got a dialogue. It's got a sliding. It's going to be 300 milliseconds, so we'll do just minimize these. Here. Let's add the animation. The animation is going to be dialogue sliding. Recommends 300 milliseconds. Ease out again. Cool. Good. Well, that looks positively awful. So left -100. Can I do -100%? don't think I can. Terrible. Yeah. Should we add a slide out as well? How do you add multiple animations? Do you just do, is it comma separated? Ah, of course, because it plays on. Idiot. Okay, that's the dialogue done, and next, let's do the. I'm going to do this toggle list because I hate it. I missed anything else? The scroll to top button. So let's go to writing. I'm interested actually on their navigation menu. You see how that like pops in like that. Let's see what they're doing. Need to position them all. So nice. Look how fucking slick that is. Okay, there's the indicator. Viewport, transition, animation, scaling. Yeah. So let's do something similar. We'll just grab this to our styled navigation next. Let's grab. $200 milliseconds. And just make them all ease out. Should now have, if I come out of mobile view, see what it like. Did they apply that to? Content. We're doing it to the viewport. Oh, have I built this wrong? navigation menu item, navigation menu dot content. I think I want to apply it to this. I think this is basically all it's going to have. We'll make this 3 seconds. Just check it's working. Does that look? Weird, like, font reposition there, ever so slightly. Actually not sure about that. Oh, I'm definitely sure about that. That is not what I wanted at all. Sure about it. So, need to add a hover state here. I only have one project at the moment, so it makes sense to have this. Yeah, that's nicer. Yeah. Go with that. Just keep padding. Okay, just gonna commit that. Alright. One left, I think. Theme toggle. I just cannot get this looking anywhere near like I would like it to. Okay. I'm going to create a couple of animations. Call one peak, one rise, and set. No, I'm just translating here, and I think I might just stay with that because it's pretty good to animate to translate. What is going on with the music tonight? Zero. Data state on. Data state on. Okay. So when it's off, I want to transform to 100%, which will be 75%. And then rise will be from here to here to 0, I think, actually. And then setting will be from 0 back to 100. Got 3 animations here. Let's right. Data state off. Or peak. I'm going to make this 200. Actually, I'm going to make it 3 seconds. It's the peak. And keep forgetting what it is. Or a CSS animation. I think I can just do shorthand here. I think I need to add a delay if I'm doing shorthand. Forwards. That's what I needed. Don't know if I need the delay if I say forwards. There. There's the peak. Then data state on. Want that to rise. Data state off. Take this off. Data state off. Peak. Because I'm coming off of it. Okay. Yeah. It's actually not. It's not terrible. Let's do 200 milliseconds. It's just that hover off. How do I prevent? Forwards, so I don't get. I think it's both of these are triggering. Yeah, the set is triggering. Peak is also not triggering on focus. Just gonna add a gentle outline, because I don't know what's actually focused at yet. So the peak works. It sets whenever I come off of it. Alright, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and finish that. Alright, let's get this done. Right. 20 minutes. That's enough time to work around with this. Okay, so let's take it back a step. Let's disable all animations. Data state off. Transform. Translate Y. 100%. Almost. I want to transform the icon, because then it goes 100% of the icon, and I have overflow hidden on here, right? Data state off. Transform is translate Y 100. Data state on. Translate Y 0. Let's try and get the peak working next. So data state off, hover, peaks. Okay. And let's try and add in the rise now. I'm gonna peak, we're gonna rise. Seems looking fine. How about the set? There it is. I'm gonna remove this. So annoying. Element hover. Obtain it. Should play state running. Let's say I've ever used this before. So let's add it to absolutely everything. I think I need to bother on the other one. So what's, I'm trying to work out what's actually happening here. The peak is on hover. I only want set when I am transitioning. Go to here instead. Yeah. Do not hover. I feel like I'm close. It's time to. I'm going to ditch the peak. So get rid of that. I'm going to come back to this, so I'm just going to comment this out for now. So I give myself some intent. To the card and grab. I mean, there's only 10 minutes left. This has been the weirdest playlist I've ever had. It's dark theme. There's light theme. Let's get black alpha and white alpha. Data state off, normal, hover. Don't need the active because that will be data state on. It's difficult to see that, isn't it? Maybe we jump these up because it's smaller. Let's go 4. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? You can actually see it. It's the light theme. So you're gonna go 8, 10. Quite nice because it shows it's dark there, darker, darkest. Is that 8, 10? Yeah, let's go with that. Nothing, nothing mind blowing there, but I can ditch that. If I was really good, I could make a gradient and then blur it so you didn't have that straight line. Yes, yes. Background gradient. Changes color red to blue. Oops. Horizontal. I think it's just a linear gradient. Red 50%, blue 50%, right? So if I grab this, these frames now. This could look terrible, but it might look okay. So I'm going to do a background here. It's now red and blue. Blue line. Can't be bothered. I thought it was like a single property. I was just going to kind of blur that line and just have it gradually transition over there. I'm A, not talented enough, or B, I don't have the will to do it. So just put that back where it was. Yeah. The white purposefully turn the focus off here. Yeah. It's just add. Oh, actually, I just deleted it. So it'll trigger a hover state, but not a focus. Weird that this doesn't have a focus. Also, like it changes color. That's cool. I need to do focus on the cards and stuff as well, don't I? I'm gonna do that next time. It's too late. I'll end up just rushing it. So I'm gonna tone that hover down just a touch. Yeah, just a little bit gentler. It's good times. Alright, I actually got everything I wanted to do and 1 minute over. It's pretty solid. Just make sure the project builds. The animations can all be tweaked over time, and more sophisticated ones can be put in. But for just now, that's enough to get me started. Yes, I thought this might happen. Switch this to this for now. Need to give it a full once over with TypeScript. Box as well. That's the problem, right? If TypeScript fails, it doesn't give me a build, and yeah, then I'm running into this problem. So that's tomorrow's job, is to get that working. I ended up running into circular dependencies and it just got messy really quickly. This looks promising. Let's push that up. Cool. So to recap, this session was adding transitions and animations to the website. Started off by adding it to buttons and links. So I added it to the navigations and social media links, things like that. And we added it to the cards as well. Just got a gentle fade in, or ease out, I should say. Then we added slightly more sophisticated animations, one to the navigation submenu, one to the theme toggle, finally one to the navigation menu. We also added a poster image here for when you're on mobile. Where it will loop a 1-second GIF over the top of the video. Then if I click on it, then it will actually start the stream. I'm tired, so I'm going to take myself to bed. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.